and
Right.
encourage them to do communion with their family. So that's part of the
That's
spiritual
good.
side. And we said, like, just pay attention to our prayer initiatives that we have, and we rolled that out and communicated that with them. So it's been good, and then we just created a care strategy too, right? Because it's like, how are we going to care for one another if we're distant? And we're doing Zoom parties, we're doing Zoom double date nights, things like that. People are sitting in their
Well, what
living.
is that? A Zoom double day
Yeah,
night?
yeah. So couples that they were scheduled to go out, like, on a date with like hanging out with each other, married couples. We just said, listen, we'll do this in our, like, dining room, and we'll just set up our computers so that we could see one another. And they had conversation through that. They ate, individually. They ate during the time and had conversation. I was like, that is so creative that you were able to do that. And it wasn't just a meeting; it was actually, a date night. And so they utilized the platform to do that. I was like, that's what I like to see, kind of inventive ideas with these limitations, how we can look at the opportunities we might have instead of just the barriers that exist.
That's
Well,
great.
do you feel this is going to go on a little longer than a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that are being said. We do have a doctor that's on our at our church, and they're just talking about this being, the beginning. We're in the beginning stages of certain things, and um, so there's that part where, what the world is predicting. I think what we're doing as a church is really beginning to um, pray and push against just that fear and that sense of it's going to take a long time. We've been praying for heaven on earth, and we believe there's a cure there.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I think God is really beginning to get the attention of his church. And yeah, he's bringing it. The word I got was that he is bringing a reformation. He's going to bring a revival, but first he needs to reform some things before the revival. And the reforming has to do with us having to reformat some things and reformulate some things in the spirit, so that when the revival comes, we have what it takes. And so a lot of that reformatting is the church. It's also the families. The family structure needs to be reformatted and revisited. The economy, the land. So many things that are being affected are places that really need to be attended to, and God needs to reformat those things. And I believe the people who get the heart and the mind of God during this time will be able to thrive in this time and be ready for the next season we're going into. So, I mean, I'm thinking every week is the week it's going to end, or something's going to dramatically turn. But I'm guessing probably the next maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I think there's going to be a turn in the tide. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's sooner, but I'm guessing around then.
I got you there, and I believe what you're saying 100%.
Good.
Internet problems tonight, it looks like.
Yeah, I got you now. I see you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're having, I think it's a big drain on the internet tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, Jamie. We got that
Appreciate
wonderful blessing, and thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Love you
Appreciate
guys.
it. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. Bye.
Love you guys
You too.
too. Amen. Okay, wow, that was such a blessing. We apologize for this internet thing going on. Looks like we're going to have to, John, I know you're there, but the internet's for some reason. So we're gonna have to close this off, fix this stuff, see what the deal is, because we're not flashing on the Facebook, staying on Facebook, dropping off. So let's hook up tomorrow night. God bless this thing. Bye-bye.